Hello, good morning, hobos, and welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. What is hobo? Hobo is the mindset. The mindset that if you say something stupid or you say something that's not true, or if you say something that's like negative to money, you need to call out that person and call them a hobo. Hobo is a homeless person that lives under a bridge with their sack. They have their sack and they have their shitty shoes and they have their bad pants. I've got nothing against hobos. I love people. I love hobos. Even if you want to be a hobo, that's up to you. I'll love you as well. But if you want, you can go as cheap as possible and go live under a bridge for $1 a day if you want to be a really like as much hobo as possible. But even if you're a multimillionaire, you can still say hobo shit, like be a millionaire and then ask for the price of a $10 like ice cream or something at a restaurant. So being a hobo is not about just not having money. It's more about of a mindset. So your goal is to not have a hobo mindset, not to have a homeless person's mindset or someone that lives under a bridge's mindset. And you'll be shocked. A lot of people don't live under a bridge, but they still have this mindset. I would say like 90% of people have this kind of lack of money or hobo mindset. So if you see someone saying things like, I can't afford this price is too much, what is the price? And the price is irrelevant compared to their net worth, you got to call them out on their hobo stuff. Call out the hobo mentality. Let's like make sure don't let it around your family, your friends, your business partners. Every time they say something hobo, let them know, call them a hobo. That your goal is for them to become a tycoon or a fat cat or a billionaire or a captain of industry, not a hobo. That's your goal. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin. There was a lot of hobo energy last night. Bitcoin dropped a lot the last 2 days. Altcoin dropped, people panicking, people crying, pulling out their internal hobo, going to live under a bridge for $1 a day as much as they can. Your goal is to avoid this hobo mindset. Even with bad drops, bad market conditions, 20% drops in crypto, you need to maintain your abundant mindset. You will make it again, even if you lost trades. If you made money during this recent run and you held on and you just lost all the money, you will make it again. Your goal is to learn, not get depressed, not go into a hobo mindset and just start selling your shit and going living under a bridge. This is not your goal. Your goal is not to live for $1 a day or cheaper. Your goal is to make as much money as possible. To live like a king, you need at least $3,000 to $10,000 a day. But to live quite well, even a few $100s a day keeps the 9-to-5 job away. So that's our goal. Hit the subscribe button, join 78,000 people, smash up the thumbs up button down there, turn on that bell notification. We're going to jump into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the total market cap of all cryptos. Because right now, this weekly candle on the total market cap wiped out all the gains from last week in about 2 days. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and the market just a red hobo bloodbath. We had 1% up on some stocks. You can see here we had a little bit of percentage up on some stocks, but the rest of the market hammered hard. Rio down 20% yesterday. FXS down 77%. That takes it down 30%. We bought it at around $7. It went to around $11, now pulled back to $8. Doge also wiping out all those gains that were made over the last weeks. Uniswap also down 5%. The Ethereum down 4.9%. The altcoin season lasted about 2 days before getting annihilated. Bitcoin dropping from 31K. It's below the fourth wave, everyone. We're still holding. We're still above the first wave. That's the key. This wave here was the first wave. If we break 26,500, then it invalidates our 5-wave Elliott count. So if we break that blue line, it will invalidate our 5-wave Elliott count. You can see here that we had the first wave, which took us to that blue line, 26,500. Then we came down. Then we had the second to third wave that took us to 30,600. Then we're coming down. If we break below the first wave, that 26,500, then it's invalidated and we can go much lower. Another strong support will be at 23,900. So we really need to hold this area. Is very important to hold to hold this fourth wave. Also, we broke underneath this bull flag. We had a pole, we had a flag, and we've broken out of it and then back underneath it, which is showing not good. It's not good indicators. There was a big drop. We went from around 31,000 to 27,000. That's a $4,000 drop on Bitcoin in about 2 days. It annihilated all the gains from the entire week. That was about a 13% drop in 2 days. 13% drop in Bitcoin in 2 days. We have major support at 26,500. If that holds, we can get a bounce and continue on the fourth to the fifth wave, which we should on the Elliott wave count. If that holds, if it doesn't, 23,900 is where I would go long. So it's set up 2 longs here. The RSI is heading down very strongly on the daily, resetting the RSI. The weekly RSI is still holding but trying to turn down. The 4-hourly extremely oversold. The hourly extremely oversold. So extremely oversold on a few time frames. But I would still be going long from that 4th wave to see if that 4th wave would hold. If it doesn't hold here, 26,500 is next, and I would go long from there with a very tight stop loss. It's either going to bounce off that first wave top, or it's going to invalidate all of this and cancel this trade, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave impulse waves is finalized and cancelled if it breaks below 26,500. So this is very important to hold this first wave top here. This is the trade that I would take on Bitcoin from that first wave top. I would open a trade at 26,530, stop loss at 26,165. And take profit at 34,900. 23 risk to reward ratio trade. That's the trade setup I would set up on Bitcoin. Again, it's risking $365 to make $8,421 without leverage. Risking $365 to make $8,421 per Bitcoin without leverage. With 10x leverage, it's $84,000 of profits. That's the trade setup that I would take on Bitcoin, which I'll share inside the Telegram, the free Telegram. There's now 8,100 of you inside this free Telegram. The link to the free Telegram is down below. 8,500 of you now in the description of the video. Also, if you want to trade, go down below, hit that thumbs up button, turn on this bell notification so you're notified of all videos. And if you want to trade Bitcoin, under the video, go down below, sign up to Bybit using that link. You get $30,000 worth of bonuses using that link, 30,000, but it is for a limited time only. Bybit is the second biggest exchange for trading. Once you sign up, you get an account like this. My Bitcoin trade is $14,400 in the profits, 193%. If you remember, 2 days ago, it was $25,000 in the profits. So it lost $11,000 on this trade on Bitcoin pulling back 3,000 because it's a 2.98 Bitcoin trade. So 3,000 times 3, it's about $9,000 loss on this Bitcoin trade, which was $25,000 in the profits yesterday. Still $14,300 in the profits, 192% on 2.9 Bitcoin. That's on that leverage trade. Inside this account, $252,000 in this account. Big hit. It was at $287,000 2 days ago. So it's still up around $62,000 from last month, but it was up around $100,000 from last month. So it lost around $287,000 to $252,000. That's $35,000 drop in the last 2 days on this account. In here, it's down 7K from yesterday. I've got $110,000 worth of Bitcoin, 4 Bitcoin. That was much higher. That was $12,000 more yesterday. 4 Bitcoin in here, 39,700 of MCRT, $23,000 of Tonton is holding up well, but it was at 26,000, so it lost around 5%. FXS down massively. This FXS, if you remember, 2 days ago was 26,000. Now it's at 21,000. So big drop on FXS recently. Uniswap dropped yesterday as well. I bought more of it. I've got some Ethereum, but the market just pulled back quite heavily on this account. It's a drop of around 35,000, still up about 70,000 from last month, but quite a big pullback on Bitcoin. Let's see now. So now Bitcoin most likely will pull back to 26,500, and we need to get a strong bounce on there to continue this bull run. If it breaks that first wave top at 26,513, it invalidates this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave count, and that would be the top then locked in at 31K. So this point now is very important for Bitcoin to bounce off this $26,500 area. Let's look at Ethereum quickly and total market cap of all cryptos. Ethereum is pulling back to the 4th wave, 3 to 4th correction. It needs to hold that first wave. So again, it needs to hold above 1,682. And that trade from yesterday, I set that trade at 1,685. It pulled back yesterday from around 2,100 to now 1,800. The trade would activate at 1,685 on Ethereum. This Ethereum trade that I set up yesterday before the drop, risking $100 to make $1,286 without leverage. With 10x leverage, $12,000. Let's look at the total market cap of all cryptos, and this is what you're going to see now when you see that all the gains from the last week was wiped out just in 2 days. So this is the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, and you can see that all the gains that we had from last week, this was the week before, and this was this week's candle, and you can see it wiped out. It's a bearish engulfing candle. It wiped out all the gains from the previous almost 4 weeks. It wiped it out in 2 days. Look at that drop, that red candle, fully bearish engulfing candle on a rising kind of triangle. Volume is RSI is turning down. Volume is still strong. We have a major support for crypto at around here, 1.06 trillion. So another possibly 50 billion to wipe out from the market here if we pull back. It was looking very bullish, but this weekly candle on the last 2 days just evaporated everything. We had this big inverse head and shoulders. That still should have been very bullish here, but this weekly pullback candle is very bad. If we break 1.06 trillion, it will look very bad. So this is the point here that we must hold for the total market cap of all cryptos. It's going to try and pull under it today. Let's see if it manages to pull lower. So altcoins, that red candle just destroyed altcoins. RSI is turning down on the weekly, so it does look like we could have further drops here. So 1.5 trillion is the place to hold. Daily still coming down, broke that trend line. Again, 1.05 trillion place to hold. If you want to trade Bitcoin again, under the video, go down below, sign up to Bybit using that link, $30,000 worth of bonuses. You can take the crypto master course, 7,000 students. You can learn how to trade. And I'm going to be very careful here. Now I'm watching the volume. I'm watching the volume on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on altcoins. If it does not hold, if Bitcoin breaks that 26K, I'm going to close everything in stocks and cryptos most likely. All cryptos, all stocks, if that Bitcoin 26K doesn't hold, because that will invalidate that Elliott wave count. I am still remaining bullish though until 26K is broken on Bitcoin. So we're monitoring it very closely. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button. That last 2 days has been brutal, wiped out all the gains of the week. But again, this is a marathon for many, many years that you're now involved in. You're learning how to grow your money, how to exponentially increase your capital. You're learning about cryptocurrency, stocks. You're studying, you're learning books like technical analysis for financial markets. And you're growing, you're studying. Every loss you have is a lesson that you need to understand. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.